Good evening, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, back with another evening webcast. Wanted to come in and wrap up the day and look into tomorrow. Remember, it's a shortened week this week. Friday is Good Friday. Markets will be closed Friday, so tomorrow is the conclusion of the week. So daily chart, look, I'm not a big fib guy. No offense to anybody out there. I'm not a big fib guy. It just doesn't do a whole heck of a lot for me. But every once in a while, especially with big moves, with big highs and big lows where we're doing bounces and things like that, everything has its place. And I'm always curious to see where the fib levels are when we're kind of in a situation like this. The situation being all-time highs, they jam the market down, they start to bounce it, and we make a higher low, and now we're edging up, and it feels a little frothy, feels like they're chasing a little bit. And I'm always curious, where's like half back? The 38.2 was at 26.41, which they closed at yesterday. They tried to take it out, but that monthly pivot has just been too strong a support, and we'll get to that in a second. They retested the 27.50, 27.52 area. So basically, you got matching highs and matching lows the last two sessions. So you've got these two twin pillars of days that look complete polar opposites of one another, right? You've got the topping candle down, closing on the lows. You got opening at or near the lows, a little bit of a move down, and then closing basically at the highs. So something's got to give here. The halfway back is 27.85.75. The upper band is basically linked up with that, and then above that, 27.97, you get the 50-day exponential moving average. So, I don't feel like I'm speaking out of school to talk about levels that high, because you're really only talking about stuff that's 30 handles above where we were trading just before the close today, and considering that just 10 minutes before printing 27.52, we were trading 27.20. Well, that's 32 handles right there. So it sounds like we're talking about stuff that's far away. In reality, we're not. So 2787 to 2800 is going to be important if the bulls continue to push. All right, hourly chart, monthly pivot here. So let's go back to Sunday night. Weekly pivot holds to the monthly pivot on the close Monday. Holds in the overnight, early Tuesday morning. Today, Globex was all about holding that monthly pivot. We get into the regular session, and you saw a little bit of a push down. You saw a 10:30 a.m., just your classic dip buy, which they bought and took to the upside, retested this 27.50 area. So let's hone in even deeper. 5-minute chart. I'll post this in a little bit. You can see yesterday talking about how the monthly pivot was going to be in play tonight. It was in play here. A little bit of a retest early in the morning. They opened it up, and they opened it up on the highs. It's a nice little short, and they just completely stepped in it down at the hourly midband, which is your red line here. When that holds and you lose the yellow line, which is volume weighted average price, you fail to convert my proprietary lower level, which would have put the bears at an advantage. Then you blow our proprietary moving average. Then you blow the daily pivot, which is this horizontal purple line, and then you retest it here. So let's zoom in one. So you got your dip buy. You're blowing every level imaginable. You can't get through. You retest and confirm daily pivot. You confirm the opening print, 77.75. Then basically it's just a one-way ticket to 27.10. They hold the proprietary moving average there. They hold it there. They hold it there. And we end up going up and doing the 27.50 area again, here and here. So, on the upside, we can talk about 27.87 and all these other areas all we want. If you're the bulls, hey, get over the top of the 27.50s. So, I mean, you just have the continuation of just a great big multi-day now turning into a multi-week rally. So as you head into tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a little more upside. So currently we're long 08. We've taken most of our profits. We got a third of it left, and we're just kind of letting it knock around. Now, some people took it off into the close. Most of these ones where I've said, okay, I'm going to let this runner knock around, they've been getting stopped out. So it's, these great big swings, but it's been a good week. And but with tomorrow being the end of the week, as you get into the afternoon, the big question is going to be who wants to be long and out of the market for the next 72 hours, because that's really what you're talking about. There's no Globex Friday. There's nothing. Saturday, Sunday, you got 3 days of nothing. And you have to ask yourself, well, how long do you want to be out of the tape? And if people start taking profits and don't want to stay in those longs over the weekend, well, then you could see price come in a little bit. Maybe not violently, but I wouldn't be surprised if it came in a little bit. So for tonight, what's important tonight? 2750 on the up. We're just doing a kind of a dance with VWAP and everything. It's flat. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the Asia session. We've only been open 50 minutes. But watch 2750 on the upside. Pay attention to 2720 on the downside. If you convert that, then you got to deal with the new daily pivot down there at 2704, and we'll see what it looks like in the morning. All right. Everybody have a great night. Take care. Be safe. Be healthy. Trade them well. We'll talk in the morning. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.